Okay, so we're going to start the workout with 3 warm-up moves. Just follow through with Coach T. So let's get our workout on. So our first warm-up move is just some marches right here in place. The way we're going to do the 4 exercises is the first round through of all 4. We're going to use modifications. Means that we're going to use our chair. The second and third round through, we're going to do it without modifications. So first round modifications, so you can stay with the modifications for all 3 rounds if you choose to. This is our marches. Our next move is right here. Side steps, lateral movement right here. So the warm up is getting the body ready for the work at hand. We did some marches. We're doing some lateral side steps because some of the movements that we're going to be doing, we're going to be using the outside of the legs. So we want to warm that up. Our next warm-up move is going to be walking front to back. So directional warm-up with no rest in between because it is a warm-up and it's only 30 seconds, which is the same thing as our workout, but our workout is going to be 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds to recover and catch your breath. Right here. No rest for the warm-up because we need to get the body ready. Right here, a few more. And then our body should be nice and warmed up and we can start our workout. So our first move is going to be chair squats. So modified, you use the chair and you get up. Chair, or just go down as far as you can go. You don't have to sit to the chair if you can't, but try it if you need that modification. So you sit back, not nice and comfortable, but right towards the edge. Use your body to help lift you up to that standing position. One more, and you're here. So that's our modified. You can stay with that. Our next is going to be hinges, all right? Which we're going to be working, opening up the lower back. So our hinge, soft knees, turn to the front first. Soft knees, don't lock the knees. So you want to go as far down as you can, bend over, give you the side view until you feel your glutes activate and pull. That's when you want to come right back up. You know, people always say, when should I come up, Coach T? When you feel your glutes activate, come right back up. Put your hands on your hip to have something to do with your hands, all right? That's move number 3. That's move number 2. Number 3 and 4 is left side, right side. So I'm going to turn the chair around. So we want to stand nice and tall, soft knee, and we just want to just open, keeping that foot flexed, don't point it, and you just want to stand nice and tall. Don't lean into the chair, but just use the chair as an assist. And you just want to just open up and close, open and close right here. Nice and easy. Using our chair to help us with our balance. Here we go. And like I said, it doesn't have to be big. All right, so now I'm going to move the chair to the other side. So this is our last modified move right here. Now we're going to do the left side. The leg openers on the left side opens up that lower back, opens up that hip. You know, we sit down too much every day watching television at our desk. We sit down a lot. That's one of the reasons for a lot of our hip stiffness, lower back stiffness. Breathe as you lift it. I am tight. I did not stretch after this morning's run, so this feels really good. There we go. Doesn't have to be high. We're not doing gymnastics. All right, so all 4 of those were modified. Now I'm going to move the chair, and we're going to do it without modifications. Same 4 exercises. The first one is just what we call air squats, and I like to use my arms to help to propel me back up to my starting position. So you might see me using my arms a lot to help me to bend into it. That's something to do with my arms so they're not in the way. But as I come up, I can open up my chest, helping me to keep my torso nice and tall. as we breathe into it. And one more, and here. So you have your 10 seconds. So now, remember, we're no longer in modified. Now we're going to do floor bridges. We're going to lay on our mat, legs are bent, and you want to gently come up as high as you can and be ever so gently taking it down. Don't slam your lower back to the floor and come down. So when you get to the top, hold it for 2 seconds and then gently bring it back down. Remember, push it up to the top, hold for 2 seconds, gently bring it back down. One more, up to the top, hold it for 2, and gently bring it back down. Now we're going to stay here on the mat. We're going to do our leg lifts. Remember, we did them standing for our modified. Come up on your elbow, have both of your legs out straight. You want to put your hand on your hip or your hand on the floor, whichever is comfortable for you. And you just want to ever so slightly lift that leg. Foot is flexed. Foot is flexed. We want to keep that foot flexed because we're not concentrating on what's going on below the knee. We really want to concentrate on the hip, the back, the glutes right here. Opening it up. It doesn't have to be high, but we want to open it up. Get deep into those hips, all right? Now we're going to do the left side. Just turn around on the mat. Remember, my modified people, you stay with your modification. You stay holding on, touching the chair. So we're right here. And you might realize that one side is just a little bit easier to work on than the other. I have some issues going on one side of my body. I need an adjustment. And so it's harder on one side than it is on the other. All right, make sure you're not crunching into your elbow, crunching into your shoulder. Try to stay nice and up right here, keeping that torso. So that was round 1, but for our non-modification, but it was round 2 for the total exercise, total workout. So here we go again. So we're doing our air squats again. This is round 2 of non-modified. Round 3, if you're doing modified, right? Yeah, we getting it in, we getting it in. Remember, all you need is 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and you can use this workout 2 to 3 times a week. I would say try it on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right here, air squats. One more and up. Now we're going to do those bridges, working on that lower half, working on that lower back. Make sure those knees are bent. Bring them in closer to the butt. Don't send them all the way out there. You have more control. Bring it up and hold it for 2. Gently bring it back down. Bring it up, hold it for 2. Bring it back down. Feels so good. Bring it up, hold it for 2, and bring it back down. Bring it up, hold it for 2, and bring it back down. One more, bring it up, hold it for 2, and bring it back down. Now we can just move on over to our side, getting those leg lifts, opening up those hips, unloosening the tightness in that lower back right here. Nice and easy, nice and gentle, nothing jarring. Every movement does not have to be jarring. Every movement does not have to be high intensity. We have to balance it out right here. And you can also do these exercises on days that you're doing other things, because they're not actually taking away the energy of the strength that you need for those other movements. All right, other side, twist it around. All right, we're gonna lay on our side. Make sure our elbow, our shoulder, and everything lines up ever so gently. Everything is in line, and we just bring it up. And if you really want to challenge yourself, don't let the feet touch. So you bring it up and you bring it right there. Challenge yourself. Don't let the feet touch. If you're saying, oh, Coach T, this is easy, don't let the feet touch. Another little challenge. Just little things, us coaches and trainers incorporate to keep our clients progressing forward. All right, and that is it. And try these 3 times a week, whatever works for you, before an exercise or after an exercise that you're doing for a cool down. And this will help strengthen and open those little areas in your hip and your back. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.